5. The Toyota Land Cruiser FJ Compact Cruiser. Occupying the 5th position is a highly calculated disruption to the affordable off-road segment, anticipated to launch with a target baseline price starting around $35,000. The 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser FJ, frequently referred to as the compact cruiser, is mathematically engineered to obliterate the market share currently held by the Suzuki Jimny and the entry-level Ford Bronco Sport, rather than utilizing a fragile, car-based unibody crossover platform to save money. Engineers made the financially aggressive decision to utilize a shortened, refined variation of the rugged IMV architecture, effectively sharing structural DNA with global commercial trucks. Measuring approximately 180 inches from nose to tail, the Land Cruiser FJ boasts a remarkably tight wheelbase, guaranteeing exceptional breakover angles and surgical maneuverability on heavily wooded, technical trails. In domestic and global markets, verified data indicates the initial powertrain will rely on the bulletproof 2TRFA 2.7-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine, producing roughly 161 horsepower and 181 pound-feet of torque. This rotational force is routed through a 6-speed electronically controlled automatic transmission to a legitimate 4-wheel drive system. By retaining a robust chassis, immense wheel articulation, and modular, easily replaceable bumpers for extreme trail damage, the Land Cruiser FJ democratizes authentic off-road capability without demanding a $50,000 invoice. 4. The Toyota Hilux, securing the 4th position, is the undisputed global benchmark for vehicular durability. The 2026 Toyota Hilux enters the market with entry-level commercial variants starting at $33,990 in global equivalent currencies, stretching up to $71,990 for the heavily armored top-tier lifestyle trims. For this modern iteration, Toyota executes a massive mechanical overhaul to ensure the legendary pickup remains relevant against increasingly strict emissions regulations. The beating heart of the 2026 Hilux is a heavily revised 2.8-liter turbocharged diesel engine to satisfy draconian global mandates while simultaneously improving low-end grunt. Engineers integrated a 48-volt mild hybrid electric system on higher trims. This configuration utilizes a highly compact motor generator and a lithium-ion battery to provide instantaneous torque fill at low RPMs, severely reducing turbo lag. The mathematical result is a verified 204 horsepower and a massive 369 pound-feet of torque. This immense output is managed by a fortified 6-speed automatic transmission. The chassis dynamics have been comprehensively upgraded, featuring a wider track stance, a redesigned double wishbone front suspension, and the critical integration of rear disc brakes on premium models, completely abandoning the obsolete rear drum setup. Capable of towing up to 7,700 pounds and featuring a modernized cabin with an available 360-degree panoramic view monitor, the 2026 Hilux remains an indestructible tool engineered for the harshest environments on the planet. 3. The Toyota 4Runner, taking the bronze medal, is a vehicle that finally abandons a decade-old platform to embrace ultimate modernization. The 6th-generation 2026 Toyota 4Runner commands a base MSRP of $41,870 for the entry-level SR5, while the highly specialized factory-customized Trailhunter trim demands a premium $69,495. The obsolete 4.0-liter naturally aspirated V6 is permanently dead. In its place is a masterclass in modern thermal management and forced induction. The base powertrain relies on the iForce 2.4-liter turbocharged inline-4, generating 278 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque. However, the true engineering marvel sits within the TRD Pro, Platinum, and Trailhunter trims, which utilize the cutting-edge iForce Max hybrid system. By integrating a 48-horsepower electric motor directly into the bell housing of the 8-speed automatic transmission, total system output surges to a verified 326 horsepower and a massive 465 pound-feet of torque. This hybrid torque completely transforms how the 4Runner attacks technical inclines. The TNGA-F architecture features a multi-link rear suspension and a highly requested stabilizer disconnect mechanism, allowing the driver to electronically uncouple the front sway bar to unlock massive wheel articulation over severe obstacles. The $69,495 Trailhunter trim arrives straight from the factory equipped with Old Man Emu 2.5-inch forged shocks, featuring remote reservoirs, 33-inch Toyo Open Country all-terrain tires, and a high-clearance ARB roof rack. It operates as a turnkey overlanding weapon that mathematically outperforms every direct competitor in the midsize SUV segment. 2. The Toyota Land Cruiser, the runner-up position, belongs to the legendary J250 generation Land Cruiser, with a starting price of $57,600 for the base 1958 edition and peaking at roughly $63,675. For the standard premium trim, Toyota aggressively downsized and refocused this absolute icon. It is no longer a bloated $80,000 luxury barge. It has returned to its historical roots as a highly capable, slightly narrower, and significantly more agile off-road machine. Underneath the retro-inspired, slab-sided bodywork sits the identical iForce Max 2.4-liter turbocharged hybrid powertrain found in the top-tier 4Runner. It delivers the same brutal 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque. Power is routed seamlessly through an 8-speed automatic transmission to a standard full-time 4-wheel drive system, featuring a center-locking differential and an electronically locking rear differential for maximum low-speed traction. The chassis engineering is flawless. The Land Cruiser features a double wishbone front suspension with twin-tube shock absorbers and a multi-link rear setup with coil springs. It boasts 8.3 inches of running ground clearance, a 31-degree approach angle, and a 22-degree departure angle. Furthermore, the hybrid architecture allows this 5,445-pound brick to achieve an EPA-estimated 23 miles per gallon combined, severely reducing the total cost of ownership compared to the massive V8 engines of the past. It offers premium interior isolation with available heated and ventilated seats, operating as a zero-compromise daily commuter that can effortlessly conquer the Rubicon Trail on the weekend. 1. The Toyota Crown. Securing the undisputed #1 position is a vehicle that completely redefines the modern executive sedan. The 2026 Toyota Crown starts at $41,440 for the XLE and tops out at $54,990 for the flagship Platinum trim. In an era where consumers are completely obsessed with heavy, aerodynamically inefficient utility vehicles, Toyota engineered a massive, lifted fastback sedan that merges the wind-cheating profile of a car with the commanding seating position of a crossover. The entry-level models utilize a 2.5-liter four-cylinder hybrid system paired with a continuously variable transmission, prioritizing ultimate efficiency to deliver an astonishing EPA-estimated 41 miles per gallon combined. However, the true mechanical supremacy is found strictly within the $54,990 Platinum trim, which features the exclusive hybrid Max powertrain. This complex setup pairs a 2.4-liter turbocharged engine with a front electric motor and a high-output rear-mounted e-axle. The mathematical result is a catastrophic 340 combined horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. Unlike the base models, the Platinum routes this power through a traditional direct-shift 6-speed automatic transmission featuring a wet start clutch, completely eliminating the rubber band sensation associated with a CVT. The Crown Platinum violently hooks up its standard all-wheel drive system to crush the 0-260 sprint in a verified 5.7 seconds. To manage its nearly 4,300-pound curb weight during high-speed cornering, the Platinum relies on standard adaptive variable suspension, which reads the road ahead and continuously adjusts the damping force at all 4 corners in real time to eliminate body roll. Inside, the cabin is a rolling sanctuary of Japanese luxury, dominated by dual 12.3-inch displays, advanced acoustic glass, and an available 11-speaker JBL premium audio system. The 2026 Toyota Crown takes the #1 spot because it represents the absolute pinnacle of Toyota's hybrid engineering. It is the boldest, most technologically advanced, and dynamically refined vehicle in the portfolio, proving definitively that the luxury sedan format is not dead. It has simply evolved to absolute perfection.